Welcome to Anahata's for Better Future, and we are here to discuss few cue cards for our speaking test. And today's topic is describe a long car journey you went on. What we have to talk about in this topic is a car journey, and that was a long car journey. And this topic is in the past tense, so keep in mind the topic is in past tense. So, what are its cues? Number one is where you went, the place you have to talk. Number two is what did you do at that place? What activities you did at that place? And then who you went there with whom you went at that place, and then explain why you went on that journey by car. So, the reason why you went on that journey by car. Why car was the reason to go on that journey. So we have to cover all these cues in our topic. Here are a few ideas that we can take for our cue card. Number one is tourist attraction. This tourist attraction could be any place, any hill station or something where people go to relax their minds. So you can take any idea for that. Number two, it's a religious place. So we go to pay obeisance to the religious places and to see some religious places. So you can take an idea from this too. Number three, to attend destination wedding. Yeah, this is another good idea to talk about for a long car journey. Any destination wedding, when you're traveling from one place to the another place to attend your friends or your relatives' marriage. So let's see how to prepare this cue card. What we have to do is write our topic here, and then the first cue was name the place where you went. So here we have to discuss the name of the place, where it is, in which part of the country this area is, so that you can talk. Number two, with whom you had this journey, and the people and the persons with whom you went on that journey. Either it could be your friends or your family members, your cousins. And then why did you opt car for long journey? Yeah, there are other modes of transport. So why did you opt car to go on that journey? Because the topic is also on a long car journey. So we have to keep in mind that it should be there. What did you what you did during journey? So what activities you did during your journey or at that place? What you did at that place when reached, and when you reached on your destination, what activities did you do that time? Then how did you feel about it? So at last, what was your expression? How did you feel when you went on that journey by car? Here is a model answer. We will discuss one by one. So let's have a look. I'm an avid traveler and I keep exploring new places. What does it mean that I love to travel new places? So whenever I get chance, I explore new places. Whenever I get chance to travel, I always seize that opportunity. So whenever I have a chance, I leave this chance and I always grab this opportunity. When it comes to talking about a long car journey, one experience always wavers around my mind. What it means that when you're going to talk about your car journey or any topic, so these three lines are just introductory lines. In this way, you can start your topic. So whenever it comes to talking about a car journey, so only one experience that comes to my mind. Actually, last year, one of my cousin's wedding, we went to Jaipur for destination wedding. So what happened last year on my cousin's wedding? We went to Jaipur and it was a destination wedding. Since we were four family members, it was much more economical and comfortable for us to travel by car than public transport. So what it describes, this line describes the reason. Why did you go by car? So the reason was more economical. It was not costly. and it was also comfortable because we were four family members, and that's why we took car than public transport. We were free to plan our itinerary, since it was a car journey, so we had our own route, so we planned our route on on our own way. To avoid rush hours and scorching heat of sun, we commenced our journey in wee hours at 4 a.m. in the morning. Since there is scorching heat, there is too much heat in the summer days. So to just avoid that heat and those traffic hours, so we started our journey in the wee hours. In the wee hours means early morning. Wee hours are those hours that start with the early morning, from 12 a.m. to 4 or 5 a.m. At first, I was behind the wheels. Behind the wheels means I started driving the car. So at first, I was behind the wheels. After 8 a.m., it was 4 hours, around 4 hours when we started the journey. So we all were feeling hungry. So we took our first halt at a bistro to have breakfast. Here you will notice that the word hungry is used. Hungry means when you are hungry and as well as you are feeling angry. So this is the new word that you can use when you are hungry as well as you are angry. So we all were feeling hungry. So what we did, we took our first halt. We stopped at a place, and that was bistro. Bistro is a small restaurant to have breakfast. And the ambience of the bistro was really pleasant and natural. Ambience, the environment near that restaurant was really good, pleasant, and natural. So we clicked some pictures there. Then we resumed our journey after having fun for some time, having breakfast. We restarted our journey. This time, my father took the responsibility of steering and drove the car for rest 4 hours. So now, when we resumed our journey, I was tired. My father took that responsibility and he started driving the car, and it took more 4 hours. It took nearly 8 hours from our place to reach our destination. During the journey, we sang songs and played some cards. So, activities that you did during your journey: sang songs, played the cards. I would say it was quality time spent with all family members. So, this was the quality time. This was a good time that we family members spent with each other during this journey, as we hardly get enough time for each other in our day-to-day life. After driving for long 8 hours, we all were tired and we had a cup of coffee after reaching there. So the queue was there. What you did after reaching at that place? So here is that answer. Later on, we enjoyed all the wedding ceremonies with kith and kin. As we said that it was a destination wedding, so there were wedding ceremonies. We enjoyed all those wedding ceremonies. Kith and kin, with our relatives and friends. This journey revitalized, it re-energized me. Once in a blue moon means rarely all relatives get together and enjoy the moments. At last, I would say it was splendid experience. It was really a pleasurable experience for me to drive by car and having fun at destination wedding of my cousin. We all need this time in our lives to regain energy and break the monotony of life. Break the monotony of life means to break the boredom of life, and doing the same things, the same chores every day. So to break all these things, we need this time in our life. Here is a vocabulary, so you can have a look on these words. Let's have a look at follow-up questions. So there will be, in this section, there will be questions that are related to this topic that we discussed earlier. Let's have a look on the first question. What will cars be like in the future? So the question is, if you can predict future, then how you can say that what kinds of cars will be in future? Well, it's not easy to predict the future. However, keeping present in mind, I can presume that there might be cars running on solar energy or water in the future. We might see flying cars. Question number two. What is the difference between men's and women's preferences on cars? So here in this question, we have to describe what men prefer in cars and what women prefer in cars. The sample answer is I reckon that what I believe. I reckon that means what I believe. The choices hardly depend on gender. It's all matter of likings. As it is assumed that men like SUVs and women like small cars, it's not true anymore. Women have started preferring sports cars and SUVs, whereas men have started choosing small cars. So, the next question, what are the differences between bicycles and private cars? In this question, what we have to do is we have to describe difference between the bicycle and the private cars. So the answer is there is a huge difference between private cars and bicycles. Comparing these two on price basis. If we compare these two on price basis, cars are costlier than bicycles. Moreover, bicycle is a healthy ride as it involves exercising. Even more, cars can accommodate more than one person and a bicycle cannot. Cars are safer in adverse weather conditions and where there are no separate lanes for bicycles. Question number four, why do people like to have private cars? So the reasons we have to discuss why people like private cars. I reckon that cars prove to be handy for family trips. Moreover, cars are really helpful when there are elderly or disabled person at home. Finally, cars have become status symbol in some societies. So these could be few reasons to describe having private cars. Number five, is it good thing that everyone has his or her own car? So the answer is considering environment and traffic problems, it's not a good idea to have personal car for everyone in family. However, if there is no other accessible mode of transport, then it becomes necessity to have own car. Question number six, how to buy private cars in India? The answer is it's easy to buy private cars in India. Buyer need to go to showroom, pay the down payment, and get a new car of choice. One can also take car loan from the dealers to buy a new car. In case one wants to buy a used car, there are few applications through which one can buy a used car. So this was all about this topic. Thanks for watching my video, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Good luck for your exam. I hope it helps you a lot. Thank you.